Hello. Hi, my name is PJ. Welcome to today's edition of Trends. And I have a very interesting conversation today. I'm here to say move over OpenAI. There is a new disruptor in town. I'll be sharing with you 3 facts about Deepseek. So, there's been a lot of conversations that has been trending about Deepseek, and then it has been causing market tremors and shaking up Silicon Valley. In a dramatic turn of events, Deepseek's latest AI breakthrough has wiped nearly $1 trillion off major tech stocks. So, my people, let's dive in. I would like to share with us some of the facts about Deepseek. So let's take it from the beginning, a little bit of background. So what exactly is Deepseek? Deepseek is the name of a free AI-powered chat box which looks, feels, and works very much like that Deepseek has. So like the O1 model of ChatGPT, R1, which is the Deepseek, model, is a reasoning model. This means that they produce responses incrementally stimulating how humans reason through problems and ideas. And it's been said that when you ask Deepseek a question or you're performing a task with Deepseek, it will process the question just like you process it as a human, and it's been able to do this cheaply. So number one fact is that researchers behind it claim that $6 million to train a fraction of the 100 million alluded to OpenAI has been used, to train the R1 Deepseek model. So it uses less memory than its rival, ultimately reducing the cost to perform tasks for users. The combination of performance and lower cost has helped Deepseek's AI assistant become the most downloaded free app on Apple Store since it was released in the US, and not just the US. We're going to see that as far as Australia, Canada, and Britain, Deepseek has been topping the charts in terms of downloads. So who is behind Deepseek? Another quick information we want to bring to you. It was founded in 2023. So be not dismayed. It's not just a new kid on the block. Deepseek has been in existence since December 2023 by Liang Wenfeng and released its first AI large language model the following year. So Deepseek is over a year old. So why are we just starting to hear about it now? Why is it just making waves? The AI developer has been closely watched since the release of its earliest model in 2023. So you're going to see that there has been a progression as to from the release date till now, and there has been upgrades going on behind the scenes before now that we've seen it explode right before our faces. So in November, it gave the world a glimpse of its Deepseek R1 reasoning model designed to mimic human thinking. Just like I said earlier, Deepseek literally mimics human thinking. It mimics your reasoning and how you process the questions that you ask it. That model underpins its mobile chat box app, which together with the web interface in January rocketed to global renown as much as the OpenAI alternative. The Deepseek model has been downloaded 1.6 million times in the month of January 2025 and has ranked number 1 in iPhone in Australia, Canada, China, Singapore, US, and Britain, according to data from Market Tracker app figures. Deepseek has been going deep. And if this is not a drop mic moment for the tech world, I wonder what could be. So let's go into another fact. The technology behind Deepseek. It is powered by sophisticated machine learning models and neural networks These models are trained to interpret data in a way that mimics human thought process, improving search accuracy, core technologies, and other technical technical questions that you can ask it. So it's been seen and it's been proven that Deepseek, when it comes to mathematical questions, reasoning questions, it has higher accuracy in its response than its rivals, its contemporaries. Let's look at some of the technologies behind it. So when it comes to semantic search, English, unlike basic keyword searches, Deepseek uses semantic search technique to understand the meaning behind words and phrases. It helps to return more relevant results, even if the search query differs from the exact word in the data. This Deepseek is not joking, right? It also has deep learning algorithms and can process massive data sets and recognize patterns that traditional algorithms may overlook. So it looks at the intricacies of the details of what you're asking. There's also the natural language processing. I mean, if it's designed to work and to, process information like the human or the human mind, then the language itself is also enhanced to do that. So the natural language processing enables Deepseek to understand human language, allowing it to comprehend queries written in natural conversational tones. This makes the tool accessible and efficient for non-technical users. So this means if you're, elderly one that you're probably trying to put through the ChatGPT and has been finding it technical, for example, Deepseek is going to be so simple for them to use. I mean, when we thought that ChatGPT was making life easier, there comes Deepseek, and we have everything distilled almost like the human mind can process it. Let's quickly go into what the implications are for the global AI marketplace. And if you've been following the trends, you're following the news, you would already see and notice the impact on the AI marketplace. So DeepSeek success may push OpenAI and the other US providers to lower their pricing to maintain their established lead. I mean, to start with, it already costs far less to train the DeepSeek model to bring about, uses far less memory. This is a cheaper alternative, but with better results. Wouldn't you rather want that? So it also calls into question that the vast spending by companies like Meta and Microsoft, each of which has committed to approximately $65 billion in production maintenance, it has been found to be far less to maintain. So if a more efficient model can compete with such version, that means DeepSeek would be kicking them out of the market very soon if they do not lower their pricing to maintain their established lead. And when we are saying established lead, by the track record and the data of downloads already, the leader in this space is already getting clearer and clearer. So developers around the world are experimenting. They're trying different things with DeepSeek. They're doing a lot of analysis on the software and are looking to build tools with it. So here's the thing about artificial intelligence. The establishment of one can actually be the birth of many others. So you see how ChatGPT came up, and we're able to use ChatGPT to not just increase productivity and to help your work life better. It has been used and has brought about other babies. And so developers around the world are studying the software, seeking how to use this one solution to replicate across fields like medicine, art, education, and they are already making a headway. So when you're seeking to build, you might want to study DeepSeek, right? So while also potentially touching off additional concerns about the need for other solutions, that Deepseek is bringing up, advances may hasten regulation to control how AI is developed. Now, this is not just about Deepseek. This is about the use of AI around the world. There's countries like Korea, South Korea to be precise, already putting a temporary ban on Deepseek. And this is already spurring many questions. There are privacy questions that have come up. There are, health questions as well, addictive concerns, because if you've been a user or lover of ChatGPT for the longest, you will see how that if you're not careful, your first resort is always ChatGPT. Now, Deepseek is being said to be way better in, accuracy and efficiency than ChatGPT. So what are the odds? It is definitely bound to have some adverse effects, and we'll be looking into that when we come your way in another episode of Trends. So do all your findings. If you've been using Deepseek, please, we'd like to know about your experience so far in the comments. Do well to reach out to us. We'll be looking out for your comments on this topic, the effects that you've seen, the tech stock market, that has blown up thanks to Deepseek, and other implications and advantages, as well as, disadvantages that I would like to spotlight. Thank you for joining us today on Trends. I'm PJ. Till I see you again.